molecule,
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 molecule.
What is this, a solar system? It's molecules, molecules, molecules. They're nerdy balls.
Frankie's got some strong opinions, wants to recycle every molecule of trash.
All we gotta do is step out of the way and let atoms and molecules show us how easy it is.
Did you just say the atoms and the molecules?
Yeah, sure.
My favorite molecule is water. I'd marry it, unless it was my daughter.
Miss Mason, since your listening skills are so adept, perhaps you can tell me how many molecules of oxygen a molecule of hemoglobin can hold in the blood for transport.
4.
We're just made up of billions of molecules. Like the same molecules that have been around since the Big Bang and...
You and all your campaneros here aren't stepping outside this door until every damn molecule of water is out of this place.
The souls were 3 atom oxygen molecules of the stuff of ozone.
I was the fecal molecule of a maggot 50 lives ago.
I suppose the men with at least a molecule of self-respect might have an issue with this.
Disorder.
And a crystal is a solid whose atoms or molecules or ions are arranged in what kind of pattern?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Susan and I live together.
Although I was married to her.
Carol, not me.
Right.
It's a little complicated.
A little.
But we're fine.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
You better not have brought gifts. But if you did, now would be the time to load me up.
Hey, man, I don't have anything. Can I get in on your gift, please?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm having a small gathering on my boat in the Gulf tomorrow evening. Will you and your girlfriends still be on layover?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, come on, guys. It's my anniversary, too.
All right, no. You're absolutely right. Look, we don't have to figure this out now.
Is it hard, keeping a secret like this?
Well, maybe if it was just my secret. But the way I see it, I keep the secrets of every man who comes to me. And I find that absolutely exhilarating.
And you're absolutely sure?
Wheatley is one of our best agents.
Do not make me regret it. Are we absolutely clear?
I'm aware precautions need to be taken, but don't you think this is a little extreme?
Absolutely. And absolutely necessary.
We get out, we go somewhere. Are you listening to yourself? We raise a kid?
Yes, absolutely.
I'll be gone for 3 days. I'm transferring operational authority over to you.
I'm in charge?
Is there a problem?
Absolutely not.
Oh, I don't think she's a whore.
No, yeah, she's definitely a whore. I mean, she has absolutely no standards. This one time she was at...
No, absolutely not.
It's not a big deal. We have latex gloves.
Penny, have you been recording shows on our DVR again?
No.
You answer honestly. This is not a trial. That'll come later.
Absolutely not.
Sorry, sir, your bag is 2 pounds over the limit. Are you sure everything inside is essential?
Absolutely.
Thousands of guys, some of them as young as me, came flooding into the recruiting offices. There's absolutely no way they knew how long that war would last or...
Clash. Clash.
Clash.
Clash.
Clash.
Sometimes you wear plaids and stripes that clash. The Clash. The Clash.
That's what they called themselves, like the Clash, the Clash, the Clash, the only band that mattered.
There are 6 stages to exorcism. Presence, pretense, breakpoint, voice, clash, and expulsion.
The 5th stage. The Clash. I'm gonna start with Gang of 4. Okay? Then you'll move to the Buzzcocks, then Joy Division, then the Clash.
Your musical edification.
Gang of 4, the Buzzcocks, Joy Division, the Clash.
And in the East Village, the police set up a perimeter around Tompkins Square Park in
anticipation of a clash over the community board's new rules.
Have you ever heard of punk?
Darling, I'm from England. What do you mean, like the Clash, the Sex Pistols?
How many songs is that?
7,000.
Yeah, listen. Oh yeah, you got the Stranglers. You love the Stranglers. Oh, the Sex Pistols. The Clash.
Annabelle and I clashed on certain lifestyle choices.
Up and a model, so I know when someone's lying to me. And when their outfit is clashing.
I know that. I clashed with Hathaway. Hathaway's dead. I ordered you not to contact his people. The radio's destroyed.
Horrible.
Horrible. Horrible. Horrible.
Horrible.
Everything we did to you, you must think we're horrible. We're horrible. We're horrible.
You're not so bad. Believe me, I've seen worse.
That could have gone better.
It was horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible.
I just saw them out riding their bicycle.
Oh, Pepper, that is horrible. 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 I'm gonna make you a cocktail.
2 dads from the school.
What? That's horrible.
My uplink never misses. It's not going to miss.
How are your driving skills?
What does that mean? How are my driving skills? They're horrible.
Not your driving.
Horrible composition. Lighting positively medieval.
So I'm gonna have to call my friend the landlord tomorrow and tell him about the horrible, horrible note.
Listen, we've obviously gotten off to a bad start. Please come in.
Why would I want to come in with you? Horrible, horrible. Ooh, cupcake land. Oh, you don't need psychic to know that this is going to be a horrible, horrible party.
You need to relax. How can I relax when I could become a horrible fiend at any moment? How?
Oh, your father. He's in horrible trouble. The noodle shop, it's terrible.
Stopping was all over everything.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We are horrible people.
I'm only following your lead.
Yeah, so close you stepped on the back of my shoe.
It's horrible. It's the opposite of horrible.
Concrete.
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 Town into radioactive dust and bury it under 60 feet of concrete. Concrete.
Why, you fraud? Look under your feet. That's American concrete. It's American concrete. It's American concrete. Kiss it. She'll be sleeping on it for a long time.
I need to chisel up the concrete by hand before I can autopsy, but it's pretty clear she was shot to death.
Cramped space, that concrete floor, and those people everywhere.
Not some concrete coffin.
Lady, is that the slug?
Yeah, it's all banged up from the concrete, but it looks like the same caliber.
Blunt force trauma to the head where it hit the concrete.
The blade, Louis the Limp. Where are these guys now?
Probably under concrete.
Yeah, but who would hate Tom enough to tunnel through 5 feet of concrete to kill him?
I don't know, but,
I guess there's a lot worse people die under a big pile of concrete with, huh?
Breed.
Breed. Breed. Breed. Breed.
Stuff more often. Now, you said it was breed specific. So I'm wondering if the victims in this case might somehow be the same breed. The same breed. The same breed.
No. Are you sure? You have to understand, Clara was a rare breed, an IRS agent who actually liked her job.
And we're a different breed. A different breed.
But they need to colonize another planet before they breed themselves into extinction.
In the line of bagwhales. The tail end of a corrupted breed.
Never even come down off that mountain. Got their own breed of justice, and it does not include us.
And the other dog, the one before.
She couldn't tell me what breed the other dog was. She was young when it died.
It's wet.
I love the cold and wet.
They say hard places breed hard men.
And?
Good prisoners breed good jailers, apparently.
Lord Baelish, acting Lord of the Vale.
Titles do seem to breed titles.
We do breed them tough in the north.
You saved that guy back there. It takes a rare breed to do what you did.
Discount.
Discount.
Discount. Discount.
Discount.
I'll talk to Michael about a discount. Discount. Discount.
I don't do heavy metal or discounts.
So the Uzbek's all apologies. He's not a gun guy. He didn't know. He promises a big discount the next time. Big discount the next time. Big discount the next time.
Let me finish. Look, Mr. Castle, over the years, I have learned not to discount your little theories, no matter how fanciful.
Lucky I got that 5-finger discount.
You wanna come in and run a movie for me? Give me some recommendations or even a discount?
It's a friend of mine. You know, I always take care of him. He gives me a big discount when I get on there. He knows you're coming.
I will accept that offer. Once you begin paying for your tricks, I will consider extending my discounts to others.
They want me to come today and check some stuff out, you know? Big discount.
Yeah.
But they use meth.
On me.
No discount on that.
Is it? An old bar goes up in flames. You three buy the place at a great discount, I'm sure. Fix it up.
The discount phone card, the energy water, the limo service.
Yeah, your point.
And quietly sell what we don't need to our friends in nuclear energy.
At a discount.
You keep it. Come on, I give you a big discount. Show some gratitude.
Clarify.
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 A strange, jittery energy began to rise up in me, radiating from the chest out. At that moment, things began to clarify. Things began to clarify. Things began to clarify and become simple.
To clarify, Mr. Rubio, you didn't see the stabbing occur.
Good. I thought it was important to acknowledge that it's maybe...
It's good to clarify. It's good to clarify. It's good to clarify.
I think so.
What was that, Petty Officer Rakes?
Nothing, sir.
I swear you said Donald Trump. Want to clarify?
You are mistaken. Good. Then please clarify.
There is no privilege if the attorney becomes aware of any illegal activities that his client intends to commit in the future.
Put him up with. That's a copy made in plain text, just to clarify things from his original.
You did?
Yeah, I called him this morning just to clarify a few things. You may have noticed I wasn't exactly paying attention when we were in his office.
Development.
Well, I can't share specifics, but I'm going to need your notes in the months leading up to Thomas Gray's death to help clarify his state of mind before he died.
No! What? You didn't even know what I was going to say.
Let me clarify. If you want to talk about your fight with Savvy, I'm here.
I forgot the question.
Clarify the question for the witness.
Thank you.
Now, let me just clarify here. My family never did the refugee thing, just for the record.
Technically, it is more of a bondage and S&M club.
Well, I will have to remember to clarify that in our holiday newsletter.
I'm not entirely sure that she did.
That's one among us. Please, clarify.
Ultimate.
Ultimate.
Ultimate. Ultimate.
Ultimate.
We're fighting against the Jade Palace.
It would be the ultimate dishonor. Ultimate dishonor. Ultimate dishonor. We'd be left with nothing.
It's impossible. There's never been a celestial phoenix, and there never will be. That's the point. No one can ever achieve this ultimate goal. Ultimate goal. Ultimate goal.
My moment of ultimate triumph is finally at hand.
In the military, they have a saying, for a soldier that makes the ultimate sacrifice.
Failed to comply within the hour, and Barbie pays the ultimate price for his crime.
Not your fault. He still thinks you hold the keys to the ultimate human weapon, both of you.
Red Skull was following the principle that Hydra was built upon, that the ultimate power was not of this world.
Wrestling. It combines the physical strength of arm wrestling with the mental agility of Tetris into the ultimate sport.
Spider-Man. Get him Spider-Man.
Amazing Spider-Man, Ultimate Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man. Even if Hawking's theories are correct, all they prove is where the universe came from, why everything exists, and what its ultimate end will be.
Samson is David Wheel's ultimate act of self-deification.
Becoming an angel was the ultimate surrender.
Provided.
Provided. Provided. Provided.
Provided.
Americans will be forever grateful to our great friend and ally to the north for the protection and the safe passage provided for our diplomats.
Different.
Yeah, all of a sudden she wanted more. Now, I've always provided. She can't say I don't provide. I ain't lazy.
Side. You have the right to speak to an attorney present during any questioning, okay? And if you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be provided for you. All right?
I miss no opportunity in reminding the Turks of the childhood they provided.
I was driving to the port. Didn't say why, I didn't ask. Jake's provided a boat for Briggs to escape.
Agent Briggs, thousands die every day from the arms provided by the Sarkisian family.
Cohabitation. I'll keep my secrets, you keep yours. Provided I'm still sober in 5 weeks, we'll go our separate ways, Those of every Ethiopian place in the city, provided the selection is narrow enough, should be able to determine which building is housing Emily.
What about you?
Okay, Gary, but you always have a room at the noodle shop. Providing Paul's not using it, of course.
How about a little gratitude? Have I not provided for you, taken care of your needs?
And I think I've taken care of yours in return.
Dr. Hamada assured me that the cocktail provided a quick and painless death.
Now, this situation, it's an opportunity. All your life, I've provided you with advantages, opening doors.
For Remy?
No, for myself, to get my shipment out of Sudan. He provided assistance.
Annual.
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 The annual Singing Fitzgerald Family Jamboree. Our usual guest couldn't be here this year. The security system.
How good is it?
Carson's held an annual contest, $50,000 to anybody that can bypass the system.
You'll find it in their annual report. It's that company that has the alligator in their commercials.
And then the annual school fundraiser arrived, and I found myself with a whole new set of problems.
What have you done?
No, sir, no.
I have an annual party up at the estate.
Oh.
Could you describe this annual rite of passage?
Aisha Ward had $500,000 wired into a savings account from an offshore bank just before the break-in. That would be 4 times her annual salary.
I now declare this Peace Jubilee open! And to start the festivities, the annual children's Kung Fu matches!
We are looking at a potential 40% fall off in customer loyalty. Now that is roughly $940 billion on an annual amort.
The annual blood drive was a tradition on Wisteria Lane.
If you'd like to bring him by, I'm hosting a private wine tasting to celebrate Weatherby's annual sale. The what?
It's an annual science conference. We've all been invited to speak.
Pulse.
Pulse.
Pulse. Pulse.
Pulse.
On the horizon. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not enjoying this action, check your pulse. Check your pulse. Check your pulse.
There's a new class of weapon. It calls a massive electrical pulse. Electrical pulse. Electrical pulse.
Would you mind if I checked your pulse? Checked your pulse? Checked your pulse?
God, more or less. Saved one of her eyes. His pulse never got above 85, even when he ate her tongue.
The Eldorado Trust is the terminus of the wire, right? So all you gotta do is ping the wire and the pulse cycle will tell you how far away it is.
I didn't know what to think of it. I checked her pulse, but she was gone.
Put your hands up! Yeah! Well, check your pulse, fellas, because coming to the stage is our first girl. She's from Seattle, and she likes to get...
I can't find a pulse.
Oh,
Oh my god. Oh my god, I missed it.
His pulse is thready.
You want to check a pulse? I told you, this is good stuff, huh?
Come on, man. You've got your finger on the pulse. I'm looking for someone.
My pulse is up a little. It's probably just the heat, though.
Regional. Regional. Regional.
Regional.
Regional.
To the emergency energy bill. We break up the regional supply and the regional supply and the regional supply and distribution monopolies like the Bell system.
Hey, Deb, how are we doing this morning?
Morning.
Nancy Botwin, Mark Powell, regional manager, regional manager, regional manager.
Agrestic Elementary has become a second-rate debate school. We were the regional champions when students like Joel Garrity, Leon Krantzberg, and Larry Chin were debating.
Oh, come on, Debbie. You know it's true. You think you settled for me. You think I'm a loser regional pilot.
And there are only 4 months until regionals, so if you have a problem with the way that I run the Bellas, then you should just
explore their interests unchecked. That's right. And there would be an explosion of regional conflicts, any one of which could send us toward global war.
No.
Welcome, folks, to Adira Airlines Regional Flight 53 with non-stop service to New York City.
I was engaged to the #1 regional sod seller in all of mid-central Indiana.
Get out of here.
How do you expect 22 Arab nations with different regional and religious interests to agree on a single treaty?
Are you still going to the beauty show this weekend? You mean the regional beauty pageant? Yeah.
Thank you for inviting me to the Regional Senior Center of Greater Morton Grove.
I called all the regional hospitals and gave them both names, Cassidy Dawkins and Molly Dawkins.
Yeah, she's been drifting a little lately, but I think a taste of regional real estate's most glamorous night.
I'm almost done with the quarterly Midwest regional reports. Can I get them to you after lunch?
No sweat.
Continue. 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 Continue.
Continue.
Continue watching him. Continue watching him. Continue watching him. See if he can be co-opted.
Fans around the world continue to mourn the tragic death of singer Alejandro Rubio.
The minister has to leave soon. Are we ready to continue? Ready to continue? Ready to continue?
Continue straight.
Continue straight.
Release all that tension that's down there in that lower back.
You need to tell your driver that he needs to stay in his seat and continue steering.
Not be asked for.
I don't see any instruments.
Your powers of observation continue to serve you well.
Our code has been breached. We have been boarded.
Continue our approach.
But the Nova Corps have engaged.
None of that will matter once we reach the surface.
Up. Continue with that tone, and I will take my business elsewhere.
Oh, don't patronize me, Mr. Moyer. Even if I continue to stay fit and eat right, I still only have 60 or 70 good years left in me.
If my internment is to continue, then there are certain private wishes I need fulfilled.
Keep going.
The point is, I can't continue to work here knowing you'll never be mine. It's pure torture.
Does this conversation need to continue?
No, sir, it doesn't.
Right. Continue.
Notification.
Notification. Notification.
Notification.
Notification.
Can you come by my office? I got a debriefing and family notifications. Family notifications. Family notifications.
This will serve as official notification that all charges pending against Celia Hodes.
Area code, where's that from?
North Carolina.
Okay, I'll handle the notification. See what he knows.
I'm going to have Golden apply for a sick bed visit. We're going to need a critically ill notification from the attending physician.
We'll be filing articles of dissolution with the state and county. You are advised to give statutory notification to all creditors.
Violation of the roommate agreement's overnight guest notification clause.
Call me. Love you. Bye.
Call back and make the family notifications.
Nicole's father? Yeah. Since he never filed a missing persons report, that means one of two things. Either he knows what's going on, or we are on our way to make a death notification.
This is Captain Grover. I need a full protection unit at 2756 Halaval Street. All notifications to go through either me or Commander McGarrett.
I also have this. University of Michigan enrollment notification.
I'm asking you because this may not be the first victim.
I've had no notification of any other murder.
Input. 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 Input.
Input.
Either you or your partner must input the code. Input the code. Input the code.
But when it comes to writing a eulogy, I like as much input from the family as possible.
Oh, well, what kind of input?
Okay. Thanks for the input. Thanks for the input. Thanks for the input.
Well, I appreciate your input there, Quick Draw, but I want to talk to him first. Give me the damn keys.
We made some modifications to the uniform. I had a little design input.
The uniform?
And hon, I'm gonna need your input because I'm working on an Asian line.
Dr. Gray, I can use your input. Do you think Derek would consider putting his face on a billboard?
You talked to your ex about my exes? Yeah, I wanted some input. No. He did not get to have that input on our love life.
And secondly, don't let appearances deceive you. 5-0 value is my input.
I smell bleach.
This is just an input device. I need to disarm the main box. Okay.
What sort of oversight? We'd like input on the selection.
Doug, check with Linda.
Calling her now.
Your decision, but I have been completely cut out of everything.
We value your input, Mr. Vice President.
Complex.
Complex.
Complex. Complex.
Complex.
Your financial affairs are very complex. Very complex. Very complex. Okay.
You mean the lines?
Well, it's just, in the court scenes, some of those lines are pretty complex. Pretty complex. Pretty complex.
Besides, Nikki Heat is a far more complex, and nuanced a character.
It's very complex.
And with a little luck, no more missing father complex.
Makes it a lot more complex to navigate downtown than it is uptown.
Okay. Someone might see us as an apartment complex, sorry.
LUD's show he made a call to a tenement complex located in Bloodhaven.
City Felicity.
The trace led me to the virus they're using. It is a mile past complex. I'm combing through now.
The world, it's a complicated place, and people are complex creatures.
You can reconnoiter with your skidder friends outside the complex.
I want double security details on the president's quarters, foam complex.
Survival.
Survival.
Survival. Survival.
Survival.
Well, I could never live like that. Survival is the human imperative. If we don't look out for ourselves, nothing else matters.
That's not true.
Trauma like that, some patients transfer their feelings to someone else. It's a sort of survival mechanism, emotionally.
No, I won't. I'll survive. But Emma...
Survival isn't enough. You have to live. God Boss is in pure survival mode.
Whether or not he has his harp with him post-cataclysma.
But even if you had a harp, as far as the survival of the species goes, harp playing is not crucial.
Poe, this is serious. Your very survival may depend on your discipline, focus, and concentration.
I guess while I was trying to see the metaphorical sun, I totally forgot that the chances of survival in an unfriendly cosmos...
Have you considered Prozac?
Sense of smell? It's destroyed after a while. Must be a survival mechanism.
If we return the boy to him, it could be the very key to our survival at Neverland.
You forget, dear. I've known you a long time. I know all about your survival instinct.
Counter a grizzly bear in the wild, you
get.
What look?
You're squinting one eye as if you're taking aim with a gun. Aim with a gun. Aim with a gun.
You're gonna be late.
It's horrifying.
Thank you, Danielle. Good aim. Good aim. Good aim.
I play softball. Sellers, please, don't.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could just aim this at your little family.
Once he sees that photo, he's gonna aim through that window and shoot you in the back.
All right, aim for the heart and use something heavy.
Maybe aim at the stomach, Pierre, so she goes slow.
See this knot, Walt? I want you to aim for it. Right here. Focus on it. All right? Picture it in your mind's eye.
Aim for that one. Amplifier's gotta be on that one.
Hey! Next time I'll aim higher! I'm warning you guys, you better leave me alone!
Ready, weapons? Never thought we'd go out this way. Aim!
See? It's just like that. Only a lot louder.
Shouldn't I don't know, like, take a stance?
You're not the Terminator, honey. You're just looking to protect yourself. That's it. Keep your wrist loose. The sucker's got kick.
Where should I aim?
In front of you.
Commercial. Commercial. Commercial.
Commercial.
Commercial.
Says that.
Yeah. TV commercial. TV commercial. TV commercial.
Love that guy.
And also, they're running my commercial again.
All right. It's like a gum commercial. Gum commercial. Gum commercial.
You've ruined me for any other man.
It's okay. You'll get over it.
Where's the meat? Isn't that the TV commercial? The old lady says, "Where's the meat?"
You watch the commercials on TV. People are getting better.
Maybe. I did a Stetson commercial a few years back.
Stetson the hat.
Oh, the cologne.
Oh. What he does is he actually picks songs for commercials for an ad agency.
And I said the only way I'm flying commercial is if they're shooting a commercial about flying privately.
So your dad was a commercial fisherman?
The commercial comes on with a smiling baby.
Spark. Spark. Spark.
Spark.
Spark.
We don't, have that spark, you know?
Probably open revolt. If I put him on trial, I could be setting a spark to a powder keg at precisely the wrong moment.
If the old spark came back, I'm smarter now.
Panel pulls apart. The red wire is the starter. The brown wire is the piston. Just make the wires make a spark.
I can't hotwire a car.
Let's spark up some guy talk. What do you say? I'll lead off. Please, have a seat. How about those Niners? Do you like working here?
You want to spark it? Shh, Gusty.
Hey, why are we hiding? I was trying to get a rise. I was trying to spark a conversation.
One wrong word in that treaty could spark a conflict that plunges all of China into 1,000 years of war.
Do you still believe the biters have some spark in them, huh? Of who they were?
Down like that, not hardly, not half. The glass wasn't supposed to wear out the fuel line next to the spark plugs.
Paul?
Yeah, same story across kind of Food Mart, sparks, and everything.
What could cause that?
Julie and I aren't exactly an idol.
Well, from the sparks that I saw flying, you should be.
He seems a bright spark after poor old Taylor.
Context.
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 Oh my God. Dream come true. I don't even need context. Context. Context.
There was a context.
Oh, my friend, I saw with my own eyes.
He works for Zawahiri. He's in charge of military tactics.
In what context have you ever heard the name Abu Ahmed?
Okay, ouch. Out of context, that's, you know.
Well, if I did, then you provided the context for me doing so.
What? Well, first, let me just say you have amazing taste. If we had met in any other context, we would so get along.
Has he asked about me? In an operational context, that is.
Just trying to give you some context.
I did not expect him to know that.
Well, all facts are useful. It's just the context that shifts.
Alien sea life hitchhikes in on a slave ship, and that's all you can say? Interesting? Well, I think in this context, interesting is a way of acknowledging life forms beyond Dr. Hodgins' expertise.
I'll get it for you right now.
No, just show us where the kitchen is. I'd like to see it in context.
No, you're gonna sit tight.
You'll be able to take days like this, put them into context, and then move forward.
Just aphorism.
Blueprint.
Blueprint.
Blueprint. Blueprint.
Blueprint.
What's that?
It's my blueprint. Blueprint.
You've seen the blueprints. You've seen the blueprints. You've seen the blueprints.
Better than that. I've got him on me.
They wanted blueprints, and the combination to the vault.
Man, I know every inch of this place. This blueprint ain't gonna help you.
Long-term storage.
I got everything from a guy who's worked this fair for the last 8 years. Blueprints, everything you need.
He's a punk, man. He's stupid.
All right. Need to figure out a way to get in Steve's house and make a video blueprint of the interior.
We imbibe one Substack, then return to our sleep box. That is a blueprint of every single day.
Hey, Edie, you mind stopping by the site later? I have blueprints of the master bath.
Oh, I'll see you in a few, Bill. Looks like blueprints.
Do you know what of?
Exchange building.
Oh, that one, and why? Security is good. I'm already looking for the blueprints for that building.
Why do you have a blueprint of the Star Labs particle accelerator?
He described the blueprints he saw in your room. He was quite impressed.
Severe.
Severe.
Severe. Severe.
Severe.
Damage was too severe. The damage was too severe. The damage was too severe. The child slipped away during surgery.
There will be severe consequences. There will be severe consequences. There will be severe consequences for failure.
Actually been shown to be remarkably effective for treating severe depression, for treating severe depression, for treating severe depression. None of the side effects you get with pills.
Says here you had a severe headache.
According to the coroner, cause of death was severe anaphylaxis. He died of an allergic reaction to chlorpromazine.
Damage done to his head and lower abdomen is severe. He ruptured his spleen and he has massive swelling in his brain.
Due to severe arthritis.
Severe ataxia.
Chicago Med, we got a kid here with severe head trauma.
Consciousness. Consciousness.
Consciousness. Consciousness. Consciousness.
I fucking figured.
My next word was gonna be consciousness. Consciousness. Consciousness.
Spontaneous integrated information. Consciousness. Consciousness. Consciousness.
After the midwife was able to quell the hemorrhaging, the young woman gained consciousness.
You have a couple of choices. You could either head down those stairs. However, in approximately 90 seconds, you'll lose all consciousness. Or...
And we are all made up of physical matter.
Including the human consciousness?
Of course.
Including whatever emotions we feel? Objection.
RJ used their shared consciousness to show Trisha. Trisha told Lightman. Lightman told Sophie.
This barely has lights.
Female talking when they found her?
In and out of consciousness.
Seizures stopped, but he hasn't regained consciousness.
White male, mid-30s, loss of consciousness, abnormal EKG.
Loss of consciousness, plus she's slowly turning blue.
Yeah, representing an ascent from a lower sphere of consciousness to a higher one.
You better hope not. Because if I start to lose consciousness, I'm shooting you first.
My head? Yeah, I can see you got a cut there. You think that you lost consciousness? Allison, look at me.